Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. STDs. This is... You guys ready for this?
Nope.
Yep.
Okay, so in heterosexual pairings, it is more readily transmitted from a man to a woman than from a woman to a man. Do you want to know why? A susceptible woman is more likely to catch it than a man, and that is because the lining of the vagina is much thinner and delicate than the skin of a penis. So it's easier for bacteria and viruses to attach and penetrate that part of the body. So once it's there, the moist environment also aids in that situation. Because the dick is exposed to air, which kills viruses and bacteria, when the vagina is protected by the rest of the body.
Listen, please wash y'all dirty ass dicks before y'all have sex with women. Y'all throw off their pH balances. Y'all getting them yeast infections and BV. Thanks, friend. And all them other shits, okay? Like...
Yeah.
And those are sexually transmitted. Those can, I know, like...
she said.
Yeah.
Yeast infections can become BV if, left untreated. But, a lot of guys, might have lint on their dick or might not wash up or something.
But that
Anything
stuff
can
can
throw
also
it off.
transmit to men as well.
It can. But as long as you both are keeping yourselves clean, then y'all don't have a problem. And y'all both should be peeing after you have sex. Y'all need to pay attention to sex ed, okay? Because men, a lot of times, don't pay attention to stuff like that. And then...
I already knew this. I just wanted to say because most people don't realize that something as simple as air and what we walk through every day is one of the best ways to kill bacteria and viruses.
Yeah, and I feel like women don't understand that the smallest things can throw off your whole pH.
Yes.
And men don't pay attention to the fact that they can throw off women's pH too, which can cause them both to get STDs.
And another thing too, if a woman is fucking a guy with a big dick, that makes it easier and quicker to cause rips and penetrations.
Yep.
Sorry. Just got a text message.
What are the three most common diseases in America right now?
3 most common?
Yeah.
Common cold.
STDs.
Chlamydia.
The
That's
clap.
one.
Herpes.
Crabs.
No.
Herpes. Type 1 herpes.
Gonorrhea.
You would think.
I've never heard of
Chlamydia?
it. I've never met or heard of
She
it.
said chlamydia.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
first one.
chlamydia, gonorrhea, and it's another
HIV?
bacteria. Syphilis.
Oh,
Oh, I was about to
syphilis.
say that,
Oh,
but-
I watched a movie, a Lifetime movie, and this girl, she thought she was so in love with this boy, right? And she had sex with him and she was a virgin. He gave her syphilis. He infected, the whole school is infected with syphilis. They all had sores in their mouths and shit.
What do you do? Fuck 'em?
Wait, who died in prison from syphilis in Eastern State Penitentiary? Al Capone?
Yes.
Hey, fun fact.
But syphilis can be cured because it's a bacteria
Yeah,
if you
it can
find
be
it in
cured.
time.
But if not, it kills your brain cell. It does a lot of nerve damage and it does a lot of weird shit to you. Pretty much it fries your brain.
Okay, so you want to hear something really fucked up because we're in that age bracket. Individuals 15 to 24 that catch STDs, half of those STDs are those 3 STDs. That's why they're the most common now. And it is because of what we just discussed earlier, because they're all bacteria diseases. So when men give it to women, women don't notice it because those type of STDs can come off as yeast infection symptoms and stuff like that. So if they go to a doctor who doesn't give a fuck or who isn't paying attention, they say, "Oh, it's a yeast infection,"
Right.
and they treat it for that. So they still have an STD, and the woman is now doing whatever she's doing, and she's either keeping it or spreading it.
Right. Women should know your bodies. Women, you should keep up. You should have appointments and stuff, especially if you're changing partners and then having unprotected sex. Even if you feel like you're in a monogamous relationship and you just know your man is so loyal,
sound like a
make
nurse.
sure you get checked. I'm just saying, we really don't take care of each other enough.
don't.
We're grown as hell. I get that, we doing our shit, talking our shit, hockey can, but that shit is real.
You want to hear something even scarier?
Listen, if you don't take care of your body, that's on you.
I'm just putting the numbers out
I'm
there.
gonna spread awareness. I'm not about to be on no corny shit. Y'all need to know. If I know something, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. 1 in 4 adolescent women have some type of STD.
1 in 4. That means you and your 3 hoe ass friends One of y'all need to go get checked out. Okay, one of y'all,
I'm just saying.
And over half of them are getting infected with chlamydia.
and then the other 3 follow suit.
And over half of those women getting infected with chlamydia only have one partner.
And you know what's crazy? Some of these girls really, really don't be out here. They do not be out here like that. Or some of them be hoes and they just be spreading shit. Or some niggas just don't be caring who they be fucking with. Like they want.
No,
their
but
cake
this
and
is
eat
the
it
point. When if somebody opens up to you saying they got an STD, I feel like it's normal for us to laugh or look at them and discuss. When most people who get STDs aren't the sluts, it's the ones who are committed. Mm-hmm. At least from a female perspective.
I guess, yeah, kind of. I guess.
I don't know. Everyone just needs to pay attention to their sexual health. Whether you're out here having sex as much as you want to because you want to, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Whether you living your whole life, full life, or whether you sitting down
Whole
happy
life,
at
full life.
home,
Chair sucks.
take care of yourself.
Okay,
Need a pillow, sir?
It's not even that. It's just
but Daniel, all I'm trying to say, for men, it's much easier to diagnose a STD, especially a bacteria STD.
But most men don't realize they have it until like months after.
Well, you should, if you get symptoms, it's within the first month.
Yeah,
If you do.
usually.
So
Yeah.
if they find out months after they had symptoms a lot sooner, they're just dumbasses.
That's true.
I'm just saying, like, we're all sexual people. I love to have sex. You love to have sex. We all love to have sex.
I'm in love with sex.
And supposedly a God that created us is so fucking savage, he created shit to not make us want to have sex. That's fucked up.
No, I think he just created it. Maybe
I don't think he created
I think
it.
I don't.
Where
I think maybe
STDs
it's
come
just
from.
here to make sure
nasty-ass
that
people.
if you're sleeping with one person,
Over half the women getting chlamydia are supposedly faithful.
are
Man.
supposedly faithful. Now, maybe some of them aren't faithful, but what if their men are bringing it home to them?
I'm blaming Christopher Columbus.
Then what?
I'm blaming
Oh
that
yeah,
man.
chlamydia came from North America.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen what is that movie called? 7 Days?
I'm blaming Christopher
7
Columbus.
days.
Or
He
something
came,
like that. Have you
had
seen
sex
that?
with Indians and all that.
I
and
think,
then
or
fucked
the last
everybody up.
day, or the something like that. I'm gonna find you the movie, but basically, it's a black family, and the man was out here sleeping with other men and women, and he
sounds
had
familiar.
HIV, and he brought it home to his wife, and she died before him, and she had kids, and he pretty much like she was pregnant or something like that, and I think she died, and she was pregnant, and she had HIV and stuff. Like, y'all have to be careful. Y'all have
You
to
be
be
watching
careful.
some weird movies.
I was thinking
It's
that
real
too. I was
shit.
like,
It does happen.
I ain't never seen that movie before.
Listen, one day I'm gonna make my own podcast about sexual education. It's gonna be fun.
Sexual education. Since when was sexual education fun? Besides, sex
If you
ed, when they
enjoy
showing
having
titties
sex,
and
there is nothing wrong with talking about sex.
There's nothing wrong with it, yeah,
positively, and having
but at
a
the
good
same-
time.
there's
We
nothing
love
wrong with
talking
it.
about sex.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It does make you paranoid.
You can make
though.
safe sex fun.
You can make. Yes, you can. Don't get me. Yes,
But-
I agree with you. But don't nobody want to hear all the diseases and all that stuff you can
They
get.
need to.
They do need to know, but it does make you. Like, for example, you guys
Nobody's
want to hear
gonna
some
listen.
scary shit? You know herpes 1, cold sores?
Mm-hmm.
Roughly 70% of the population has it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And herpes 2, roughly 10% have it.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody who has one has the other.
Yep.
So roughly 75 to 80% of everybody on planet Earth
Has herpes.
Yes.
Has some form of herpes.
And you know what? You want to hear something even crazier? Over 90% of people have some type of major wart. And 99.99999% of people have any type of wart.
What about that 1%?
No, it's not 1%. It's 0.0000001%. And those are only the people who aren't having sex.
Me. Virgin.
Yeah, after you were just talking about eating pussy for $1.
Right. We damn near gonna wrap this up on your ass.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.